Hi, welcome back.
Hey guys.
We wanted to talk today about our experience flying Virgin Atlantic versus our experience flying American Airlines.
Absolutely, yeah. We've done both recently, so we're going to let you guys know what we think of them.
I'm still fly, I know. I'm still fly, let's go.
Yeah, I want to preface this by saying we didn't have a bad experience flying with either of them.
No.
And we will be talking about the premium economy seat specifically because that's what we did on our most recent flight.
Absolutely, yeah. We've done economy before, but like Emma said, it was years ago, so premiums is what we've done.
Yeah. We want to start by talking about the seat specifically. So American Airlines advertised at 18.5 inches
Yep.
and Virgin Atlantic advertised between 18 inches and 21 inches.
Absolutely, so in pretty much the same.
Yeah.
You wouldn't notice much different at all. Both comfortable, just the airline seat really.
Yeah, I think they're both leather,
Yeah.
which is nice. We did want to touch on the screen. I think on our flights specifically, the screen on the Virgin flights has been slightly bigger than
Yeah.
the screen on the American Airlines flights.
Yeah. Having said that, I think the entertainment is slightly better on a Virgin than on American Airline. I think there's more choice in films.
Yeah, so way that. Although we've never struggled to find anything to watch.
Not at all. No, we don't get much opportunity to watch a film at home, so we're always going to find something. So there's plenty of options. I just think there's slightly more on Virgin.
Yeah, one thing I did notice on the entertainment while we were talking about it is on Virgin they had like more artists that I recognise.
Okay.
It might be because I'm British.
Yep.
And then on American they had it was a lot of classical and country.
Yep.
And I'm not into country,
I love
so
that,
I didn't recognise them. But like Virgin had like Taylor's albums and American didn't. So.
Yeah, I think you're going to find, if you're American, you get more American artists, and obviously then if you're British and more Virgin. But yeah, like I say, you're going to find stuff to watch and do. They're both amazing. It's just there's slightly more choices.
Yeah. So the food. Let's move on to the food.
The food, our favourite subject.
So we found the food on American slightly fresher.
We did.
Or it felt fresher. I know
Yeah.
it's still been sat on an airplane, but it felt fresher. Like the salad was a little nicer. But we missed the afternoon tea that you get on Virgin.
Yeah, I remember saying that the food was really nice. And I asked American Airline, it was really nice.
We were really impressed.
The salad was really fresh, so tasty. It felt a bit more healthy, I guess.
Yeah, it did.
It had bottled water rather than Prosecco. So it does feel a bit more healthy. But yeah, it was nice. I think you get more choice, but they come around more option, more times than Virgin.
Yeah.
Like you get afternoon tea, what you don't get with American Airlines. You get a lolly with Virgin, what you don't get with American Airlines. You just get more of it, but I think the food quality and the feel freshness was American had it.
Yeah.
I think.
Also, it's just different, and it is just preference. American Airlines had Dr. Pepper
Yeah.
and I can't remember what the brand is, but it's an American brand that's like watermelon sparkling water.
Okay.
So they had the American brands, whereas Virgin have Diet Coke.
Yeah.
And Sprite, basically.
I think it was a proper Fanta as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like
so-
American Fanta, what you love.
So that was super fun for us. But I mean, they both got drinks, but
Yeah.
having the Dr. Pepper available
Yeah.
was fun. Also, you could view the menu on the screen on American.
Yeah.
Where you couldn't do that on the Virgin.
No,
ones.
you get a normal menu.
Yeah, paper menu.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
One thing that might just be our flights that we've been on, but on the Virgin flights, they tell you, especially in premium, I don't know if it's the same in economy, but they tell you if you go into the galley area,
Yeah.
they've got like snacks out and you can just go and grab drinks and stuff by yourself.
Yeah.
You don't need to bother the stewards.
No, what's good, because if it's like, early hour flight or, you sleeping and you don't want to bother, you can just go and grab some peanuts or whatever.
It's a good excuse to like stretch your legs and
Yeah.
things. Whereas on American, I don't know if this was available and they didn't tell us or if it wasn't available to us. So
Yeah.
I did notice that they had snacks out in the upper class area.
They did.
But I don't know if we were allowed those.
Yeah, I think the biggest strange thing for us is that in American you're only allowed to use your toilets in the cabin where you were at. So
Yeah.
you was in premium, you're only allowed to use your toilets in premium. And Virgin, if you had to go into upper class and use their bathrooms, you could.
Mm-hmm.
But there were a couple of announcements that you weren't allowed to use their bathrooms, what was a bit weird.
Yeah, especially we did a connecting flight. We did fly economy in the connecting flight, but there was only like 2 bathrooms for the whole of the economy. There
Yeah.
were only 4 people in premium.
Yeah, it's a bit
so
weird, that.
they had their own toilet essentially. It was like 1 toilet between 2, and then 1 toilet between however many.
There was a couple of announcements for flights saying that stick to your own sort of toilet, your own cabin that you're in.
I mean, it's not the biggest deal, but on that flight we were at the very front of economy.
Yeah.
So we were closest to premium. So we would have had to have walked through everybody else.
I've never experienced that before.
No.
And everyone I spoke to since have never experienced that.
Yeah.
And there must be a reason. I guess, I don't know. You paid for upper. I suppose that's you want just for upper people to use your bathrooms, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, it's a bit strange. I remember sort of saying it on the flight. But talking of the crew, both amazing. Both, I mean, obviously they're doing a job. They're very safe, very professional. In my opinion, Virgin slightly customer service slightly better. I think they're more attentive. I think Virgin as a brand, I've said before, and cruises as well, that they give their staff the opportunity to speak to people and get to know them and have a chat. It just felt an American was very job. This is my job. This is what I'm doing. They're very professional, very friendly, very good at it. It was just it wasn't that. The next bit, the friendliness, I think.
Yeah, I think on Virgin they're much more personable. And on American, we didn't notice it so much on the premium flight. They were friendly, but they didn't come around as often.
No.
Which we didn't particularly need, but they did the service and then they weren't there.
Yeah.
And then they did whatever else and then they weren't there. Whereas the Virgin people were coming up and down, seeing if you wanted anything.
Yeah.
I mean, on one of our flights with Virgin, they brought us sweets for no reason.
They brought us champagne or a honeymoon. Could give us champagne
and chatting and whatever.
Chocolate. Like they done a whole cake or like sweets for us with a honeymoon. It felt like they had more time to spend time with you.
Yeah.
I don't know if American hasn't got that time or they're very strict that this is what they need to do at certain times. But yeah, it felt like they had more time to get to know you and talk on Virgin.
On our interconnecting flight, I know we said we were talking about premium, but the seat, we flew premium. On our interconnecting American flight, we flew economy.
Yeah.
Half of the plane wasn't working. And they did come around with headphones, but they threw them at a few people.
Yeah.
And then, so, I mean, we didn't need them, but I know that a lot of people were trying to get the attention. There was one air hostess. The entire economy. It just felt very rushed on that interconnecting flight, but it was a completely different world from the flight, the main flight that we had. Yeah. So
it's hard to compare them all, really, because you don't know what's happening in the background, and I think, like I say, the only things you can compare is the staff, and they're all amazing. They're very professional. It just feels like it's a job for American Airlines. They're doing it because obviously they get paid and it's their job.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's true on Virgin, but it feels different. It feels a bit more customer service, a bit more friendly, a bit more wanting to get to know you.
Yeah.
But again, it's not bad either way. They're both amazing.
Yeah.
It's just that added.
I know a lot of the questions we were asked about were the seat sizing and things like that. So, I mean, I'm 5'2", so I have loads of leg room wherever we sit, to be honest. But I know that the leg room is what it is.
Yeah.
And which one we would fly and things like that. So hopefully we've answered those questions. I personally, I don't know why, I always prefer to book Virgin. Obviously it depends on the price and things like that, but
we love Virgin. We've flown a lot with Virgin, way more than American Airlines, so I'm sure if we'd done other American Airlines we might have a different opinion if we'd done them more. This is just our experience, and Virgin we do love. We've done it a lot, and we've been looked after by them in the past. So,
We
yeah.
also have heard people that completely disagree with us
Absolutely,
and have never
yeah.
had a good flight with Virgin. So,
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, I think it is swings and roundabouts, but
Yeah.
hopefully we have answered your questions. If you've got any follow-up questions, please leave them in the comments
Yeah,
below.
absolutely.
If you completely disagree with us, that's also fine.
Absolutely.
Leave
If
it in
you
the
think,
comments.
British Airways are better, then let us know that as well.
Well, yeah, we did originally book our American Airlines flight through British Airways,
Yeah.
so we did try. But we hope this video was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit the subscribe, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification, and we'll see you in the next one.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.